Welcome new subscribers. This video is about plein air easels I've made. Some easy and some a bit difficult. If you haven't subscribed, please do so and click the like button below. Let's get started. This first easel is 24 by 20 by 5 inches. It's fashioned after a Joseph Zbukvic easel design. I also added a Hartmann luggage handle, which I had in an old suitcase. Here it is in the open position. The top is adjustable, and as you can see, it is here's another view with the side table up where you can put your supplies. In the back portion, you can keep a half sheet of watercolor paper along with your supplies. This is the back side of the easel. These two doors will hinge open and they become the shelves and expose the tripod legs, which I salvaged from an old Winsor Newton tripod I had. It was kind of complicated getting these legs in the right position, so when they opened up, they sort of umbrellaed out to give the easel stability. As you can see, they're in the open position here, and the little doors are hinged up and then propped up. I couldn't have accomplished this without my good friend Terry Smitherman, who has a wonderful workshop. We worked together gluing up the parts and pieces, had a good time, and drank a few beers while we were at it. Here's the easel before we stained it. And once again working on the doors and the tripod legs. I decided to make a smaller easel that measures 13.5 by 16.5 by 4.5 inches. This is an art box that I bought at Hobby Lobby for about $15 or $16. And it's mounted on a tripod as the rest of these easels that I'll show you. I also had a carrying strap attached to it. I put a lip on the top of the box to hold the watercolor pads. Here it is in the open position. I added a T-nut, and of course I had to add a little extra piece of plywood to support the T-nut installation, and a metal bracket to hinge open the top of the box. When I want the easel in a lower position, I have a little wooden peg that I carry along, and I just insert that. The pallet that came with the art box is used as a shelf. I repurposed some clamps, and that will fit inside the box completely. I also have a little basket that I've attached to the front of the box, and I can keep extra brushes there when I'm painting. The back part of the box inside will hold a quarter sheet of watercolor paper along with your supplies. Here it is on location. And it's very handy, and it's lightweight, and it's easy to carry around, unlike the larger easel. I've started making some easels out of cigar boxes. You can get these at the cigar stores probably for about $3 or $4. They work very well for a small easel. The T-nut is installed, as you can see, and it gives you a nice little working surface, a place to hold your watercolor paints and brushes. This is a smaller one yet, and it was a little art box that I received. I replaced the hinges with friction hinges, and these will stay open in a variety of positions. And here it is with art supplies included. I added the T-nut to the top part of the bottom box, and that way you can hinge it in a more upright position, much like a James Gurney easel that he's made. This is my studio easel. It's 24 by 36 by 3/4 hardwood board with a lip that I installed along the bottom to hold the watercolor pads. It works very well. It's mounted on top of an IKEA adjustable table, which really comes in handy because many times I like to work in a standing position, and I can adjust this table to a variety of different heights. On the back side, as you can see, is also a plywood that's 24 by 36 by 1/2 inches. You can see where the two boards are hinged together. I also use an 8-inch gate hinge, and it's mounted in the center of the top board about 8 inches from the bottom. I also added some little wooden stopping blocks which I glued and nailed to the bottom board, and that way I can position the top board into a variety of different angles. It works very well, and I enjoy working with it. Well, I hope you enjoy this video. It was kind of fun making it, and I thank you for watching. If you have not done so, please subscribe and click the like button below.